17, Police Helicopter 1. We are en route to Fort Heights. Right here.
Over the curb. People out front.
Go in the house. Everyone go in the house.
Please search warrant, open the door. Please search warrant, open the door.
Come here, walk towards me. Walk towards me. Walk towards me. Right here. Stand right here.
It's another day in Chicago's south suburbs, where police raids are all too common.
Other than the crack cocaine that's on your dresser, is there any more? Okay. Are there any guns in your house?
If y'all find something in my house like that, this would be a shock to me. And that's the honest God.
Well, honestly, it's not going to be a shock to us, because that's what we're here for.
Authorities came looking for a boatload of firearms. That's what an informant had promised them. Instead, they got a bag of crack and one arrest. It's not the outcome that they'd hoped for, and it's a tough pill to swallow. But that's the risk they take working with confidential sources. Chances are, they'll be back serving another warrant in Fort Heights soon.
Deal with the same families. Like Sergeant Farrell will go out there and he'll remember someone's dad from a long time ago when he locked them up. The guys that he was locking up 12, 15 years ago, it's their kids that are out here right now that we're dealing with. It's that cycle that just is never ending.
When our informant was in there, this is the guy that served him.
Everything that we do here in this unit, we work off informant information.
I want to sign you up as an informant, and that's a fake name. That's what we ever use anytime we describe you. That's how you get paid.
Every informant that we sign up here in Cook County, there's an SOI agreement, a source of information agreement, and in that agreement, it lists all the things you can't do. You can't sell drugs, you can't pretend you're the police, and they sign it and they have to abide by it.
Now that that's done, I can pay you.
But they need to stay viable as well. So they need to still run with the same crowd that they ran with. They still need to see the same people, and that's the only way we're going to get the information from them.
Man, I'm tired of coming in here. This is my last time up in here. Record this, man.
Hey, how many times you been locked up?
I'm serious.
How many times you been locked up?
3 times.
How many times you saying never come back to jail?
I only stay here one day, though. Keeping the gangster, I'm going home today and I only stay here one day each time I can.
That's
I ain't coming
three
back.
times you
Yeah,
I ain't coming back.
3 times you gotta cook.
Many of the best informants begin their careers while locked up at Chicago's Cook County Jail. Detainees here are ripe for recruitment. Most are accused, not convicted of crimes, and are being held awaiting trial. Those who flip and cooperate with authorities can get reduced sentences. Some of them will continue working for money after they get out. That's exactly what one former inmate who grew up hustling drugs on the city's west side is doing.
Basically, his entire life has been in the dope game. And at one time, he probably was a little bit more successful than he is now. And he had a nice car, and he had a hot girl. And when you come home and maybe you're out of the realm, maybe the younger guys are running the block, and it's not your situation anymore. You can still work, but you're never going to be the man on that block. So I think that'll change your motivation a little bit. What's the money like out there right now? How much you guys making on day-to-day basis, you think?
They probably put me about 3,500.
3,500? How often do you think the cops are on that block?
Every day.
This informant, whom we're calling Roosevelt to protect his identity, is providing intel about a West Side neighborhood known for its heavy drug traffic and murders. Roosevelt claims that 24 members of rival gangs like the Travelers and the P-Stones have joined together to do business under one boss.
That's the reality.
How did he get the block? He just took it?
Yeah.
Without a struggle?
Without a struggle.
And what are these guys, Travelers?
Yeah, Travelers.
So these two main guys?
Yeah, them the main.
He knows their nicknames, he knows what they look like. We're basically mapping out their entire operation right now. What's the security like out there? How hesitant are you guys to serve cars driving through?
Not that often. We really don't serve cars that we don't know.
What about walk-ups?
No.
Oh, what if you did an intro? If you brought a guy through in the car or whatever, like, man, my guy wants to buy 20.
Yeah, that won't be a problem.
He knows everything. He knows the block, who's there, who's doing what. We're able to get live play-by-play right from the block. We need one of them to get in there.
Now armed with a list of targets, including the top boss, his right-hand man, and workers below them, investigators hash out a game plan.
Got one side with the heroin, another guy with the cocaine.
This is all the runners, lookouts, all that stuff.
Their first step is to set up surveillance on the boss, who delivers narcotics every day for his people to sell.
We put you on the block early in the morning. You stay in constant contact with him with his phone. You can call out to Sandman and say, dude's riding eastbound right now.
We're trying to get a schedule of the guy who actually drops the packs. We have the vehicle, we have the target. It'll make it easier to set up the surveillance and how we're going to move forward.
There's two main houses, correct? You got any idea where they set it?
The situation that we're looking at with him is going to be taking down the head of the monster, and then everybody else will fall in line. That's how we decided to take the case to a conspiracy type of level, where you might get 25, 30 guys clear out the whole block.
They be out there strong, man. They might be doing like 7,000 to 8,000 right now on just heroin, maybe 4,000 on cocaine, and maybe probably 2,700 worth of weed. It's an everyday thing, so altogether they looking at least 17,000 within all three products out there.
One block.
One block every day, faithful.
What are you looking to get out of this?
I'm not looking at nothing particular because, you know, I've been dealing with them for so long. It's like fade before fade, you know.
You have to show him that there's going to be some reward in this, and the reward for him is going to be money in this. And he knows that.
We're not going to do it a quick hit. This is going to take a while.
So you stay out of trouble.
Yeah, oh yeah, you know I be in hell.
You can't smoke weed, you can't do anything. Nothing. Alright,
no drinking either.
No drinking, man. It's hard because I'm used to having a lot of money as far as being on the other side of the game. And I be tempted sometimes, like, you can go out there and make just $50 real quick. But then I sit back and I think that $50 can cost me 5 years.
how about tomorrow morning, 7 a.m., you're on the block?
Being on the block for Roosevelt, though, means playing a role. He's got to pretend that he's still in the game without breaking the law.
They'll wonder why is I'm out there on the block. Why is I'm out there if I'm not hustling or I'm not buying?
It's a fine line for him to walk. One false move could get him killed.
It could change with one bullet. It could change in a heartbeat.